Good morning, students. Today we read our first lesson, A Letter to God, written by J.L. Flint from our first book, First Flight. This is a story about a farmer and his great faith on God. So let's start our story. There was a farmer named Linko, lived on the top of the low hills. He lived with his two sons, his wife, and they lived very happily. They had a field of corn dotted with flowers and a good harvest. But rain was badly needed, and Lenko kept looking at the sky. He expected rain any time. His wife was equally hopeful. Big drops of the rain began to fall when she called her boys to dinner, and Linko was full of joy. He went out to taste the joy of the rain falling on his body. Returning to his wife, he said that God was sending coins to the earth, but a great strong wind brought hailstones which he thought resembled silver coins, and the boys began to collect these pearls. For an hour, the hail lashed the house, the field, and the harvest. Corns, flowers, and leaves were completely destroyed. Linko was overwhelmed with grief. He said to his son that even a plague of locusts could not have done so much harm. Now they would go hungry as they had nothing left. But Linko hoped that help would come from God, who lets no one die of hunger. Although he worked like an ox on his fields, he wrote a letter to God. In the letter, he stated that if God did not help him, his family would go hungry. He asked God to give him 100 pesos. Pesos means a kind of money. He needed this money to sow his fields again, and he placed a stamp on the letter and put it into the mailbox. The postman had never seen a letter addressed to God. He had laughed over it. He showed it to his boss, and the postmaster was a nice, helpful person. He is very kind. He took the letter seriously and decided to help Linko because this farmer had a great faith in God. He collected money from his colleagues. He put a part of his own salary into the collection. He persuaded several friends to contribute to this act of charity, but he could not collect more than 70 pesos, and he put the money into an envelope along with the letter containing a single word, God. He addressed it to Linko. Next Sunday, Linko went to the post office expecting a reply to his letter. He was not at all surprised to see the money. The postman and the boss were watching his reaction. When Linko counted the money, he became very angry. God could not make a mistake. He went up on the writing table and began to write another letter to God. He put a stamp on it, dropped it into the mailbox. When the postmaster opened it, he read these words, God, send me 30 more pesos, but could not send it to me through the mail because post office employees are a bunch of crooks. They stole my money. Thank you. So this is a story, students. I hope you all are understood. Thank you.